No Chanel today.
Yeah, she's prepping for a wedding.
Yeah.
Is she getting married? Like, who's?
She's with somebody getting married. She was supposed. We changed the time for her.
Yeah, we usually do this around 5ish.
And we did it early.
She was like, "Can we do it early around 1?" Yeah, we're like, "Yeah." You know.
But anyway, this is Nobody's Movie Review podcast.
Yeah.
Lifting up the mic for reasons I don't know why.
Yeah. So we recently did the other day we did King of Comedy.
Yeah.
The girl, just another girl in the IRT.
Just another girl in the IRT. Lion King.
And Lion King. Now we're doing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. We're at the Cinepolis Theater.
Yeah, 23rd Street.
Doing, the Dominican Film Festival.
In New York. I don't know if that makes a difference.
I guess they do it in LA too. I don't know.
Are there Dominicans in LA?
Or they do it in DR? Do you think so?
I think so. I feel like they don't do it in LA because Dominicans in LA are called Mexicans.
What?
Yeah.
Dominicans in LA are called Mexicans.
No, I mean there's no Dominicans in LA.
No, there's Dominicans in LA.
Really?
Yeah.
They make it that far?
Yeah, 100%.
I thought Dominicans only got as far as like Boston, and that was it.
Nah,
Here, Boston, maybe Florida.
Nah. There's Dominicans
like Haitians don't get that far.
To LA?
Yeah, I don't know any Haitians in that. The farthest west I know Haitians is like Texas.
So there's no Haitians in LA?
None that I know of. I don't know any that have left Haiti and gone to LA. I don't know any.
I don't know.
I'm sure there are a couple.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, like, as far as people that I know personally, I know Haitians as far as Texas, and like, I know somebody in Georgia and Tennessee. Georgia's not even that. Georgia's like
I
south.
Don't know. What movies? You should look up what movies are in this.
Yeah,
Dominican Film Festival.
That's a good question.
Just gonna get the bullshit out the way.
You ever seen? What was that movie?
And then we're gonna announce the winners.
Yes, that's right.
Of the giveaway. We are going to announce the winners after Stan looks up what movies are in this film festival.
All right.
I just got here and this was here, so I was just like, fuck it.
So
I didn't feel like moving it.
All right, that just shows me the. Let me see. I found their website. They also do it in Montreal, apparently.
Oh, okay.
This is the 8th annual.
Oh wow.
Films in competition. Amigo D.
Amigo D. I don't know what that is.
Cinderello.
We should watch one of these movies.
Cinderello.
Oh wow. It's movie posters.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dos mejor que una.
Dos mejor que una.
That just means 2 women for one.
El Closet.
En tu piel.
En tu piel.
Broken Island. Or La Isla Rota. La musiquita por dentro.
I don't know. It's a lot of Spanish shit.
La
de Rio.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, they're playing these movies.
Yeah.
Robusto.
Un
Jesus.
I don't know.
This movie looks good though.
Which one? This one?
Broken Island?
Yeah, Broken Island looks good.
Oh,
actually, let's see if I recognize. No, I thought it said Rosie Perez. It says Manny Perez. I was like, that's
whatever. But it's here. They have Dominican movies.
Yeah,
and it's pretty dope.
That's
I think
cool.
it's dope. I think it's
dope. I'd like to see like a Haitian film festival. I should start one.
Do Haitians film movies?
I don't know.
It's like African movies. It's like, is it better than Beyonce?
No, come on. That's a masterpiece.
Yo, Beyonce is incredible.
When I was a kid, I
want to go to the African movie festival.
It's just nonstop Beyonce. When I was a kid, what Haitians would do is they would do plays. Like, remember how Tyler Perry plays used to be?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, Haitians have done that.
I've definitely seen that before.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm sure they do have movies. Yeah. I've just never seen them. I don't know why.
They have movies everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're gonna announce the winners.
Right.
So the winners of the iPic giveaway, Chanel picked them.
Yeah.
I had Chanel pick it. I was like, yo, Chanel pick it.
Yeah.
So she's not here today. She picked it, and we'll just announce it when she.
So we're doing 4, right? It's four winners. All right. So the number 1 winner that gets
the free iPic tickets.
Yeah.
You get 2 free tickets to iPic and a free appetizer with iPic and the blanket.
And the blanket is this is funny because the names are just hilarious.
The names are funny as shit.
Number 1, the winner is Fiberndem Chichi. which
Fi burn
is
them chichi.
which is super problematic, man. Like that's a
I don't know whose name that is.
Wow.
But send me an email.
Fi burn them chichi.
Send me an email.
Like,
man,
if you're,
and then we're gonna.
if you're Jamaican,
I'm gonna
or
respond
even
to
if
you,
you're not
but
Jamaican.
send an email.
If you know what that means, that's a funny name to have. So
You're the number one. You win the
you
iPic
win.
tickets, bro.
All right, number
Salute
2.
to you, bro. And wait,
Huh?
I'm gonna email you. I'm gonna send you a message.
Yeah.
But email me just to make sure that I have everything correct, please. sp8ghost@gmail.com.
And number 2 gets what? What does number 2 get?
Oh, the number 2 gets the free this was it $75 gift card?
Yeah.
You get a $75 gift card to City Perch just for a free dinner. And I had dinner there the other day. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
good.
So I'm gonna spell this after I say it because I want to make sure I'm saying it correctly. Is it Kidagawd?
Let me see.
Kidagawd? Or is it Ki? Is it
Kidagawd.
Kidagawd?
Kidagawd.
Kidagawd.
Kidagawd with a W.
Oh, okay. See, I would have gone with Ki Dagawd, like Charlemagne the God.
Oh, okay. Kidagawd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kidagawd. All right,
Yeah.
number 2.
All right, number 2. That's what you get.
Email me, same deal. I'm gonna send you a message, but email me. Make sure I got everything correctly.
Number 3 gets the appetizer, right? Gets one of the appetizers.
Number 3 gets an appetizer, $10 off a movie.
And $10 off a movie.
You get $10 off a movie.
So if you go to you go at the right time, that's like
This is like iPic theater. This is like top of the line.
So you get like a $15
folding
movie.
seats.
Yeah.
Dinner.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Get free appetizer, $10 off a movie.
That
And,
goes
what else?
to
Yeah,
I think that's it.
Yeah.
That goes to Doggy World 94. Doggy World 94.
You get it. That's
You get that. So same deal. Kid just gonna send you a message.
Yeah, same thing.
And yeah, we'll set that up.
Who's the last
And
one?
Number 4, Justvaughn.
Stephen Vaughn. That's Stephen?
I don't know. It says Justvaughn.
Just Vaughn. Yeah, just Vaughn. I think it's Stephen Vaughn.
Okay. Was that the?
Yeah,
he
he's
came when he came on the podcast, right?
No, he never came on the podcast.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's just Stephen Vaughn. I think I know. I'm gonna look, but just Vaughn, the other winner. I'm gonna send you a message, send me an email. You get a free appetizer, $10 off a movie also. All right?
You know what's unfortunate is like I'm sure some people.
We're gonna have more giveaways though.
Yeah, I'm sure some people were expecting Chanel to be here so she could go with just what did she say? She was gonna go with just a top.
She said next episode she's gonna go. I guess
She
with
said topless.
just-
Did she say topless? No.
She
right?
said topless, but it's bathing suit. I
Right.
guess she's gonna have a bathing suit on.
So unfortunately,
This is what she said.
that didn't happen today. But
So
next
she'll come in the movie
episode,
theater with a bathing suit on. And
next episode,
it's
we're
pretty
gonna
chilly
make
in
sure.
there.
It's.
Yeah.
Hold
What's
up.
up? What's this?
I-
you have the.
I have the actual reviews.
Yeah.
So
Read the number one. Read the number
alright,
one.
Number 1 is how that doesn't make whatever.
Them Fifi, whatever.
No, but she labeled number 1 as Key to God,
No. Let me see.
right? Oh, that's my.
No, that's the first one that she
Oh,
that she
okay.
looked at.
All right, whatever.
This is. Let me see. Who's that? Yeah, she was going through the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, those are the guys, man. Salute to y'all. I'm trying to find your podcast app and I can't. You got like so many apps, Stan. What the fuck?
You trying to find my podcast app?
Yeah.
What do you mean? To do what? To read the reviews?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go through.
I got it.
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't listen to it on Apple Podcasts. I listen to it on Overcast.
Oh, you listen to Ozcast.
Yeah.
Look at you using a different thing.
Because Apple Podcasts, like for a while, just updates weird and like.
Really?
Yeah, I got tired of it. I do use it for reviews though. I do leave reviews on Apple Podcasts, like when I'm on my computer especially. So, I don't know if you can see the reviews from Overcast.
I don't know.
Shout out to Overcast though. Overcast is great. I love it. The only thing I will say about what I like about Apple Podcasts is that you can kind of like put all your podcasts in order
Yeah.
and like just
There it goes, right here.
let it run. This is an Overcast?
No, that's the Apple Podcast.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
You get this shit out the way.
Fi burn them chichi. He says, this show I rarely listen to on Apple Podcasts. I watch more of on YouTube, on the YouTube content, more because only because I like more visual shows. It makes me feel like I'm more in tune. I think me and my wife watched all the episodes referred by Space Ghost and Stan. unlike Epoch.
Oh shit!
On a Sunday or on my downtime at work, I struggle to find a good movie to watch. Keep up the good content, and when will there be a live show at the movie theater?
Oh,
that'd be dope.
Wait, they're waiting for the live show.
That'd be dope. Like
it'll be here though. It'll be at the Cinepolis.
I think it'd be cool to like watch a movie, and then like maybe come up here, have some chairs set up, and do like have this already set up.
I say we do it just right in the theater.
Right in the theater.
Yeah.
Like right after.
We'll
and
talk
just
to you
like,
guys.
yeah,
We'll get y'all opinions.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how we're gonna do it.
All right. So
this is definitely coming soon though. I wanted to say maybe when it's cold out, so that's why everybody, something inside to do.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Kidagawd. I'm not going to be fake and just give 5 stars. My honest opinion, he gave 5 stars, 4 stars by the way. My honest opinion is that the show is good, entertaining, and I do see improvement with the new studio. I feel like it can only get better from here on out. I think it did. I've been subscribed for a while, although I couldn't catch every show. The shows that I did watch were funny, and I agreed with the reviews you gave most movies, Space Ghost. I gave it 4, not because you're missing anything, but I see you are improving. I can't give you a 5 when you're not even at your best. It's a new show and things take time to progress.
Facts.
But I do see this going far.
I like
Thank
that.
you. Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. You don't have to read all of them.
Okay.
We'll go into the
movie. There was
but,
one that I saw that really made me laugh, actually.
But this is like...
Maybe it was that one.
This is just the starting point.
Yeah.
Where the mics are still on back order. These mics are like brand new. Like the Rode is putting out these new mics.
Yeah.
And it's specifically for podcasts. So I'm waiting for those mics to come in.
Okay.
They said September, so we'll see.
That'd be dope, yeah. I think,
I have 3 of them, then they're coming. So the sound quality is going to get better.
Keep leaving reviews.
A lot of things are going to be good.
If you've already left a review, tell your friends to leave a review.
Yeah. I have a tripod and thing. I have a lot going on coming in. I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
you ever order stuff off of Wish?
No.
It's like all from China. It's super cheap, but it takes a while. Yeah. I ordered a watch and I got it in like a month and a half.
Well, the Amazon order is supposed to come in today, but I'm here today, so I couldn't get it. So.
Oh, they rushed it on Sunday?
Today. I mean, I ordered it Thursday. So it's supposed to be here.
Right? Amazon? They work those people to the bone.
They work with robots.
Yeah. Did you watch them on? They do the thing on John Oliver.
Yeah, no.
They did like a piece on it on John Oliver. And it's
I saw a piece on Vice.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like one of the Amazon warehouses had to shut down because a robot ran over like bear mace.
That's crazy.
And like everybody
that sounds crazy. There's a robot at Stop and Shop. He stopped me one time.
Which Stop and Shop?
Every Stop and Shop.
There's a robot?
They're gonna put one in every Stop and Shop. There's a robot that tells you when the floor is dirty. It helps you with like getting assistance. Like this is an aisle, da da da.
So hear me out. You know what works perfectly if the floor is wet? A sign. Don't need a robot.
No. Not if the floor is wet. Like let's say you're by the this is totally off topic.
Yeah.
Let's say you're by the tomato sauce.
We gotta fill the time.
Let's say you're by the tomato sauce.
Okay.
And you drop the can.
Yeah.
You drop the can.
Yeah.
It'll alert the staff.
Oh, okay. To come
that
clean
there's
it up.
a spill. And you gotta
okay. All right. I guess that's cool. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary, but sure.
I think it's very necessary.
How many times are people dropping tomato sauce?
Listen, I discovered this. I was in the aisle, right, by the cereal.
So we dropped cereal?
It asked me if I needed assistance, the robot.
Really?
And I was like, no, I'm okay.
And it just walked away?
It went down. Then there was a lady that was like, she's like, would you like assistance? Then the lady was like, oh, I need this thing on the top shelf.
Yeah.
And out comes a guy 2 seconds later.
Really?
And grabs it for her.
All right, you
know what? In the future, the robot will be able to grab
just
it.
fucking.
But this is crazy.
You know what they got to do? They got to get that robot at Home Depot. Because you ever go to there's nobody at Home Depot. There's never an employee at Home Depot. Like no matter where, like
robots is gonna take a while to get in touch with construction workers. I don't think construction workers like robots too much. Machines, yes.
I would say so. Yeah.
Robots, no.
Yeah. Did you? Well, you know what? Whatever. We're talking too much about this.
Yeah. But once upon a time in Hollywood.
Look,
I give it 4.5 nobodies.
Off rip, give it a 5. I would give it. The only thing I would take away from it.
If we give it the IRT 5.
Yeah.
But I say it's 4.5 because
it's too long.
It's a little draggy.
You ever like so I was thinking about it, and like now that every time I'm watching Tarantino movies, I'm like, that could have gone, that could have gone, that could have gone. You could have taken out that, you could have taken out that.
Yeah.
So like I get like it was 2 hours and 58 minutes, guys.
But it was worth it though.
Oh, it's totally worth it. But like there's certain scenes where I'm just like, was that really necessary?
It's not that it's necessary. It's just a little draggy.
Yeah.
Like it's too like into it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Like
it's full of itself a little bit.
Like the scene where Sharon, Margot Robbie's character, where she's asleep, and then you see the dude in the like front yard or backyard or whatever with the dog, and he throws the thing so the dog can go get it. That was like 2 minutes that we didn't need. I don't know what purpose that served.
I don't know. When she's sleeping in the
yeah, remember when she was like sleeping and she was like, you could hear her snoring.
That was fine.
Yeah, but like nothing happened. Like I don't like. It was fine.
It seems like that makes sense. Like it sets the ambiance.
Right. Yeah. That's the thing.
But like, it's just hard to explain. Like some scenes where they're like walking, it takes mad long. Like just get there. Like,
yeah. Just get to where you're going.
Yeah. I liked. Sometimes it worked for the movie, and sometimes it was just like, all right, it's just kind of.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Like you're waiting for something?
Just get to the point.
Yeah.
But like the time when it dragged, like at the scene when they were all in the desert or whatever, when they went with the hippies.
Yeah.
When Brad Pitt went to the hippie place. That shit could drag all day. Like I could watch a whole movie just on that.
Because the tension's building.
Yeah, and it made it like, oh, there's some shit going on.
Yeah.
Where it's yeah. Well, we're gonna spoil the movie.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, go watch it and come back and watch this episode.
Yeah.
So the movie
we'll
starts
moderately because there is people here that have not seen the movie that are walking back and forth.
Are they? Should we talk louder so that they? No.
So we'll just talk regular.
All right. So
because we don't want those people to hear us.
The movie starts. It's Bounty Law. So it's an old TV show from the 50s that Leonardo DiCaprio's character.
By the way, Leonardo DiCaprio.
He acted his ass off, man.
Is fucking.
Honestly, he acted
crazy.
his asses off. I'm talking about, like. You know, I remember that whole thing for years. Leo never won an Oscar or whatever, and he finally won for Revenant. This is the movie that I would say
he told everybody to suck his dick.
It was like he pulled his cock out, put it on the table. He was like, "This is what I do." All right. So, quick side note, I find it interesting that a lot of Leo's best roles, usually his best performances come when he's with someone else that's really good as well.
Because I think he's trying to outdo him.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to outdo Brad Pitt. He's trying to outdo Pacino.
And
like he's trying to outdo him in this.
He definitely
outdid everybody in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brad Pitt is up there, but like
Brad Pitt did a great job.
That's my favorite. As I said to you, like Leo is number one.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt is number two for me. This movie is like
Brad Pitt did a great job. Like, but the character was more. I'm not gonna say reserved. It was more laid back.
The character, he didn't show his true character until the end of the movie.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it took a while. Like you had to get to know him, and then you know him, and then then you get it.
Then
like,
you really,
I fuck with him.
So the movie starts. It's a clip of an old TV show that, by the way, it's set in like 1969.
I want to see it again.
Yeah, definitely. So there's a old show in the 50s that Leonardo DiCaprio's character plays in, called Bounty Law. And next thing you know, they're doing an interview. It's Brad Pitt and Leo DiCaprio, and the guy only asked him like one question.
They asked him one question.
It's like
one question.
And they asked Leo, what's the job of a stuntman? He tells him the job of the stuntman, and then
they asked Brad Pitt's character what's the job of a stuntman.
No, they asked Leo, and then
they asked Brad Pitt and Leo answered.
Leo answered. Okay, yeah, okay. That's right. And then the interviewer asked Brad Pitt, "Would you agree?" And he's like, and he agrees. It's the same scene you see in the trailer. So from there, the next scene is
it's just a lot of driving.
Yeah, a lot of driving.
A lot of smoking. Al Pacino. Then they meet with Al Pacino.
They meet with Al Pacino, who I guess is a Hollywood producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he pretty much explains that Leo's character is pretty much done.
He's about to be done.
Because
they're putting him in movies as villains.
Yeah, so that he gets his ass kicked, so that he
yeah.
can put the new star
up on the pedestal.
Yeah.
So they're gonna take him out. So he says you should be doing movies
in Italy,
so you can get some money out of this.
Right.
Instead of doing like them writing you out in Hollywood.
So, a lot of throughout what's happening, Brad Pitt keeps seeing this one who, by the way, is his driver at this point.
Yeah, he keeps seeing this hippie girl.
His hippie girl, and he keeps running into her.
Brad Pitt is his stuntman / driver.
Yeah, he's basically he's become his assistant at this point because they're at the point in Hollywood where they're transitioning from old kind of style movies to newer things, and like Leo and Brad are kind of like being phased out.
Yeah, they're being phased out a little bit.
Yeah.
So
meanwhile, his neighbor is Sharon Tate and Roman Polanski.
Yeah.
Roman Polanski, who at the time, the year prior, had directed Rosemary's Baby, which we should probably review that.
Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby is a pretty good movie.
I watched that before.
Yeah, it's scary. But so Roman Polanski and Sharon Tate move in next door. And all Leo wants to do is meet Roman Polanski so that he could be like,
nah, not really. He's lived next to him for so long, and this was like the first day he's seen him.
Right. He had never.
Like, he's never seen him.
He's never seen him in person. Yeah.
But like it was the first time he was just chilling, and then he finally sees him.
Right. So
which we forgot to mention, when after Pacino tells him this thing, like he's being written out, and he's basically his career is over. In a couple years, his career is going to be over. He starts crying.
Yeah.
He starts crying and shit.
Crying in the car, and
which
being
is
super
funny.
upset. Yeah.
And Brad Pitt is like giving him a pep talk, like, it's not the end of the world. We'll figure it out.
So, the way you know how Tarantino does movies, it's a lot of flashbacks, at one point
There wasn't a lot of flashbacks.
There was a good amount. I thought.
Flashbacks?
Yeah. Well, maybe not flashbacks, but like different scenes.
What would happen is he would talk about the movie with. Oh, you didn't mention this when Pacino talks about him with the movie with the Nazis.
Right.
So
with
they would flash to the movie footage.
Right.
Of him with the Nazis. So he did this movie about Nazis.
Yeah, where he's killing Nazis.
Where in the end he kills, I guess, like a group of Nazis at a table. With
with a flamethrower. And then they show the scene of him learning how to use the flamethrower
because he said that wasn't a stunt double. You really did that. So he's like, I learned how to do it. He's like, he trained for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Doing 3
2
months
hours a day. 2 hours a day for every day
with
for 3 weeks.
With the flamethrower. So he's like shooting the flamethrower. He's like, can we turn down the heat?
He's like, it's a little hot.
It's a fucking flamethrower. So that's funny.
So after his meeting with Pacino, they go home. And then you realize that the car that they're driving is Leo's car, but he can't drive because
Leo got too many DUIs. So
and then I love the scene where
Leo's an alcoholic.
Yeah, super alcoholic. What I love though is that they pull up in the car and then Leo goes inside, and then Brad's like, all right, I'll pick you up in the morning. Yeah. And then Brad goes to his car. It's like a piece of shit
car, but it's fast.
Yeah.
And he gets home and he lives in a trailer with his dog.
Yeah.
His dog is very well trained.
Super well trained. Right. You know what? I'm pretty sure that's the same breed of dog from John Wick.
It's a pit bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pit bull.
But right?
It's a pit bull.
John Wick's dog is a pit bull too, right?
No.
It wasn't?
The first one was.
Okay, maybe that's why.
Wait. Yeah. I don't know.
Either way.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, this is the same dog?
No, it was because John Wick's
dog. It might be the same dog.
John Wick's dog was darker, wasn't it? This dog was like brown, like a.
John Wick's dog is like brown.
I thought it was black.
I think it's the same dog.
I'm gonna look that up.
That's a famous dog.
It probably is
the same dog.
John Wick dog actor.
Does it have an IMDb? Does the dog have an IMDb?
No.
That'd be
okay.
fire.
So the first dog is this. It's not.
No, that's the dog that died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the second dog. What kind of dog was in John Wick? Okay, so it was the second one was a pit bull.
The second one was a pit bull. Yes. The one that went to the hotel and all that.
Yeah. I'll find it. Because that's a good question.
It might be the same dog.
There can't be that many dog actors.
There's not.
There has to be like a small network of.
There's a trainer. It's like a trainer, one guy.
Yeah.
It's like a couple guys, like 2-3 guys.
Yeah.
That do like Hollywood animals.
That's dope. That'd be a dope job to have.
I don't think so. I think
No?
it's terrible.
What?
Somebody told me the monkey from like it was a dick. Like, you know that monkey that's in movies?
What monkey that's in movies?
It's like in The Hangover, the monkey that's in The Hangover.
Oh, really?
Shit like that. They said that monkey's a dick.
Well, monkeys are dicks, yeah.
Well, they said that
Particular monkey is just
acts like an
super
asshole. But he knows how to act.
I mean, you gotta give something to get some. Like you gotta sacrifice a little bit. If you want
Anyway.
a good performance.
So yeah, he lives in the trailer with his dog.
Yeah, he gives him like
And all that stuff.
terrible dog food, and he's eating chili mac and cheese.
Well, it's not terrible dog. It's raccoon meat.
There was another one. There was raccoon meat and like
rat.
rat. Yeah.
And he mixes the two. So he gives him raccoon meat and rat meat.
With like dry food.
But I think that's actually good. That's good for
I mean, it
dogs.
depends on the dog. Yeah,
it's
for a
real-
dog like
it's
that.
real shit.
For a pit bull like that, like my
Built,
dog.
it's built.
My
The
dogs
dog is
can't-
healthy. It's not like unhealthy.
Yeah, my dogs can't eat that stuff.
Yeah, it can. You gotta train it.
I have 3 Malteses. They're not.
For what?
These-
Those are fake dogs. Those are like
My dogs are real. Okay,
they're
super real.
They're science projects.
What are you talking about?
Those little fucking dogs are like science projects.
Those dogs come from China originally. That's where.
yeah,
that's their
this is where
background.
the most experimental dog shit goes on.
I'm like giving my dogs raccoon meat.
They'll love it.
They eat chicken like me.
They go crazy. They eat
Yeah.
your chicken, same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like they'll like one of my dogs will just like I'll be like, all right, whatever, here. They're very particular. All right, so yeah, Brad Pitt lives in a trailer. He lives with his dog.
That was after that. It's like a lot of dragging
Yeah.
after that. Then that's when the
I
movie
think it was the next
kinda
morning, right?
drags.
The next.
Yeah, then he gets to
Oh yeah. So the next scene is Leo at his house preparing.
for this
the-
role that he has as a bad guy
Yeah.
in this Western movie. So he's doing a Western.
Yeah, he's doing like it's a TV show. Yeah, he's doing one episode. He's a bad guy or whatever. It was a show called Lancer. So one of the things that we forgot to mention, when you watch the movie for the first time and they show you like the opening credits and you're seeing who's in the movie, you're like, how the fuck is all these people in this movie?
And they are.
Yeah, like at one point it was like Luke Perry, and I was like, what? I was like, is this his last role before he died?
Yeah.
That's
probably.
crazy. Like Damian Lewis is in it, the guy from Billions.
You know names. Like, I don't know.
The guy from
names.
Billions.
Yeah, but the guy from Billions.
Yeah, he's in like one scene.
Bro, he's in it though.
He plays Steve McQueen, which is hilarious.
It's
Oh
funny.
wait, no. So we kind of have to
The Playboy Mansion.
They go to so there's a scene at the Playboy Mansion.
That's still the same night. Like,
That's still the-
Brad Pitt
right.
goes to his trailer.
Right.
Leo's
at
tracing
home.
lines on the pool.
Right.
He's in the pool going over his lines.
Sharon Tate and Roman
Sharon
Polanski
Tate and
go to the
Roman
Playboy
Polanski
Mansion.
go to the Playboy Mansion.
So basically, the movie centers around
Those individuals.
those people, and it'll make sense at the end. There's some, I promise you, because there was a reason why the name Sharon Tate was familiar to me, and I couldn't remember what it was,
Okay.
and I'll explain at the end. So Sharon Tate, Roman Polanski go to the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
They run into Jay Serbig.
I want to see it again.
Yeah.
I have to see the movie again.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially
the
after I
names
explain
got me
certain
out of
things,
it.
like so Jay Serbig, Serbig, whatever, who was a hairstylist at the time, and Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen is there.
And so
they're
he
chilling,
explains
partying, and they explain that
Sharon Tate
Mhm.
was with Jay,
Mhm.
left Jay for Roman Polanski, and
now
Jay
Roman, Jay, and Sharon
are all good friends because Jay knows that Roman's gonna fuck up, and when he does, he's gonna be right back in there with Sharon Tate.
Yeah.
Basically, he's like, that's still my girl.
Yeah.
Like you.
And I guess they all sharing her.
Right.
Them two guys.
Yeah.
Are sharing her, and they live together, right?
I don't know.
Because he
if
was
they-
at the
yeah,
house.
I think
sometimes, so they all
did.
live together.
But like, I know for sure, like there was that period.
Yeah.
Roman was out of town.
Yeah, he was out of town.
So
he
Jay
came
was
back.
staying with her.
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe no, it was later than
No,
that.
Roman moved to L.A. with her. With
Right,
Sharon.
right, right. because she went to.
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
You just gotta watch the movie.
Because I think she went to Poland and met him or something like that.
She left,
and then they got married and came back
and left with him and
Yeah,
came back
with Roman. Yeah. By the way, Roman Polanski, if you don't know, is a guy who's on the run. He's in Europe being because he got in trouble for fucking little kids, fucking little girls. So he's currently, I think he's still in.
Which was a play on her, Sharon Tate, because they said, because one of the girls that he was explaining the story to was like, well, she has a thing for guys who look like little boys.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was like a kind of a little thing. That was fire though.
So that's the scene that Playboy mentioned. Then the next morning, Brad takes Leo to the set, drops him off, and Leo says, "Hey, can you fix my antenna, my TV antenna at my house?" And then Brad's like, "Okay," and then I'll pick you up. At the end of the day, at the end of the night. So Brad goes to Leo's, fixes the antenna. And at the same time, he next door, Sharon is playing music, and someone comes to the door looking for Terry, who's the old owner of the house. Yeah. That's a big that's a big moment.
They look for the old owner of the house that was there.
So
some guy.
At the same time, Brad had asked Leo to ask the guy who's in charge, Kurt Russell, who's in charge of like the stunt guys. Yeah, yeah. And he asked him, and Leo's like, well, I'll ask him, but it's Randy, and Randy don't really like you. Yeah. And then which kicks off the flashback scene of why Randy doesn't like Brad Pitt. Basically,
what's Brad Pitt's name again in the movie?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Cliff Booth.
Cliff Booth. Yes.
So
why he doesn't like Cliff?
So there's a flashback scene to an episode where Leo is in the Green Hornet. Yeah. In his old TV show, it was a superhero show, and Bruce Lee, in real life, played Kato, who was the Green Hornet's sidekick. So they're on set. Then Bruce Lee is talking all this shit about how
Bruce Lee is talking shit about how he would fucked up Mike Tyson.
No,
Mike Tyson.
Cassius Clay.
No. Oh, no. Yeah. Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
My bad. Yeah, it's back then. I'm sucking up. Yeah. How he would fuck up. I knew it was a boxer though, but it was like how he would fuck up Muhammad Ali.
And like at one point, somebody says, "This is made me laugh so hard." Somebody was like, no, he said he respected boxers like Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston because they're all about trying to kill each other, whereas in martial arts everybody's playing patty cake. So somebody was like, well, if you fought Cassius Clay, who would win? And he's like, well, that's not gonna happen. He's like, but if it did happen, who would win? He's like, I would leave him paralyzed.
Yeah, that's what he said. So Brad Pitt laughs.
And
he thinks that's funny. He's like, really, you're gonna let?
Mind you, he's drinking milk, which I thought was.
You're gonna make Muhammad Ali paralyzed.
Yeah,
Bruce Lee, which is a fun. Who would win in a fight like that?
Honestly, I think Bruce Lee would win.
You think Bruce Lee would fuck up Muhammad Ali?
I don't know if he'd fuck him up. I think he'd win. Well, what are they boxing?
They're just fighting. Muhammad Ali got quick feet.
He does, but I've never seen him kick. Like, I feel like Bruce Lee
He could block a kick.
I don't know. I will say, Muhammad Ali's much bigger.
Back then, I'm talking about like...
Yeah, like in his prime, Muhammad Ali is much bigger.
Well, as you can see...
He would beat the shit out of him.
Well, he laughed, then Bruce Lee asked Cliff, what the fuck you laughing about? Yeah. What's going on? Like, why are you laughing? Shit is not funny. And basically he says, I could kick your ass.
So they fight. It was like a friendly competition. Yeah. They said whoever can knock down the other person 3 times, wins. So the first round, I guess, Bruce Lee kicks Brad Pitt in the chest. Yeah, knocks him down.
Out. All right. So he's like, all right, cool.
Brad Pitt gets up. He's like, do it again.
Back a little bit. Then he goes.
He's like, do that again.
Then he
goes to kick him and
swings him and throws him into a fucking car.
You know what's funny though? I thought it was like a fake car. I thought because I was like, because the dent. I thought
it was like part of the scene.
Yeah, part of the set.
Like like.
But it was a real car. It was a real.
He like throws him into the fucking car.
Yeah,
and it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then it turns out that the car belongs to the wife of Randy, who's in charge of the stunt guys. She already doesn't like him
Yeah.
because
Because
Brad Pitt's character Cliff has a reputation of being a wife killer.
He killed his wife.
He killed his wife.
Which they did a flashback.
Which they do a flashback scene.
And he's kind of justified for that. She's fucking annoying.
She was annoying. She was being a bitch. They're on a boat on vacation or whatever, and like it looked like they didn't show the actual death, but they show him with like a harpoon gun, and he's like it's like sitting on his leg, and she's like yapping, and he's drinking, and like you could tell he's already drunk. He's got his like goggles on, his swim goggles on, and like next thing you know, it's like the scene cuts back to. That was a great scene.
Oh my god.
That scene should have been longer. I would have loved to see
just the death.
I
think they probably filmed it and then
they probably cut it.
Let's just not put it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny
the way it is.
Yeah,
it's fucking hilarious the way it is.
So then Randy kicks Brad Pitt off the set, and then you come back to the scene of Brad Pitt on the roof fixing the antenna, and he's like, "That's fair." Basically realizing that.
I'm not gonna get that role.
I'm not gonna get that role.
I'm not gonna get the job as a stuntman doing that one
because of what happened.
Yeah.
What happens after that? What happens next?
Then it's just we can skip a couple.
I think then Brad Pitt goes driving.
Yeah, he goes driving,
and that's when he runs into the girl again.
Yeah.
No.
No, he picks Leo up and drops him off again at home.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because.
Is it? Yeah.
Because didn't.
Oh no, that was no. You're right.
Yeah, because he picked him up after because the car. Remember, he had to fix the tire.
Yeah.
And that was after, because I kept thinking about that. If he told him, like I was like, if he had told him that the car was fucked up.
Okay, so
he must have. He must have been driving.
There's the hippie girl again,
who is played. If you've ever seen The Leftovers, she's the daughter on The Leftovers.
Yeah. So he goes to pick the hippie girl is going to a certain place. He's like, I'll take you.
Yeah.
So he picks her up and he takes her there.
That was a crazy scene too. Like in the car, she's like
crazy. She wants to suck his dick.
She wants to suck his dick.
And all type of shit.
She's like, I don't know how old you are.
And she won't tell him her age.
She won't tell him. And then, so basically she's going to an old movie set.
Yeah. Where all the hippies live.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, that's where you're going? I know where that is. I'll take you. So
and side note, Leonardo DiCaprio hates hippies.
Hates them. Can't stand hippies.
Can't stand the shit.
Which is funny because on the set of Lancer at this moment, the director is
he's going. So Brad Pitt's character is going to bring this girl to the old set,
right,
to her house.
Okay, yeah, right. So let's set this up.
And Leonardo DiCaprio is acting at the same time.
And Sharon Tate goes to see herself in the latest movie she's in with Dean Martin. So because she goes to buy.
You know what? The scene with the little girl, with Leonardo and the little girl, it's pointless.
Yeah.
It's pointless. It's a good scene.
Well,
but it is pointless.
It's pointless,
itself.
But like at the same time, it's like it's showing them. Yeah, it's showing them.
It's foreshadowing his thoughts on what's about to happen.
Right, and like it's like them building a rapport together and trying to get to know each other a little bit.
Yeah. But it's a pointless scene though.
Right.
But it's in there. So that's part of him on set and all that stuff.
So while Leo's on set and Sharon Tate's at the movies.
Sharon Tate goes to the movies to watch herself.
Brad Pitt, he takes the hippie girl to this abandoned set. Nah, not really.
Is Sharon Tate watching the movie?
Oh, Sharon Tate. Okay, well, yeah, it's kind of
pointless. I mean, she looks good.
Yeah,
it's cool, but it's like it's kind of a pointless scene.
Yeah. So Brad Pitt goes to the old set, and he knows the owner.
Yeah.
Because he used to work with him when they were on Bounty Law. So he's like, all these people live here, and like he's like, yeah. And George who's the owner of the set.
Yeah.
He's like, George gave you permission to be here, and they're like, yeah. Well, can I see George? And and
then it just gets creepy.
So Lena Dunham.
Why do you want to see?
Lena Dunham is who I thought she was great.
Lena Dunham's great.
She plays.
Everybody's great in this movie. Everybody. Lena
Dunham plays like sort of like the one of the leaders of like
the hippies.
So all the hippies come out, and like they're kind of like they stare down Brad Pitt as he walks inside. He meets like the main girl who now is with George.
Yeah, George's girl.
So they say he's blind.
So
and
she tells him he's blind. He's taking a nap. Because it's like all these things to try to not get him. to go see
She's
George.
like, he's taking a nap now because I want to watch FBI and I want to like, and I don't want him to fall asleep during it later.
Yeah.
And he's kind of tired because I fucked his brains out this morning and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So he's like, if you don't mind, I'll go see him anyway. Goes inside, sees George. George is blind.
I thought he was gonna be dead.
I thought he was gonna be dead too.
I thought George was gonna be dead.
I thought it was gonna be like one of those like what's that like Psycho?
Yeah.
Where he's actually dead the whole time, but like he was alive, and he's fine. He's
fine.
Yeah.
And he said I had to take a nap because I gotta watch this and that.
Like,
so everything that the hippie said was true. But it just made it seem so suspenseful.
Yeah.
And like, okay, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
That's great.
I thought it was. Yeah,
that's
I thought it was
great
fantastic.
directing.
Yeah.
Like that was like. I've never seen no shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like ever. Never
A
seen
build up
like
to
that.
nothing basically, which was and it was
absolutely nothing.
And it paid off. That's the funny part. It paid off really well.
Yo, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah.
That build up was like because it's like this nigga's dead.
Right.
Oh, these people are fucking crazy.
I was like, they're gonna kill this guy.
nigga killed him.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
They're like,
I thought he was gonna have to fight his way out.
What the fuck's gonna happen?
I thought he was gonna have to fight his way out.
Kind of did.
Yeah, yeah.
He kind of did.
So he goes outside and then
So he talks to George.
George
is just happy that somebody came to see him.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, cool, thanks. And then he's like, just leave him. They're not taking advantage of me. I'm doing.
He's like, just leave me be.
Just do it. The hippies are not taking advantage of me. I'm just living life.
So he goes back to his car. Gets to his car. He notices that there's a knife in his tire.
The hippies are pissed because they think that he told George something
Yeah.
to try to get them off the property or
Right.
whatever. But he didn't. He just
he just talked to George. So they pop his tire. He finds the guy that did it, and he's like, fix it. And the guy's like, fuck you. And he fucks this dude up.
Yeah.
He
fucks
this dude
and
up.
he asks him to still fix the tire with blood on his face and his broken nose.
His broken, his fucking fucked up
So
face.
they go and call another guy.
A guy Tex.
Yeah.
And then Tex is on. So what they do, I guess for money, they do.
They take tourists.
They take tours on
horses.
horseback rides or whatever. So Tex comes back and he's riding his ass off to get back. By the time he gets back, Brad Pitt drives off.
He's gone already.
So
he picks up Leo.
He picks up Leo and
There's a scene before that we forgot too.
What scene?
So during one of the nights that him and Leo were chilling, he asked Leo if he wants to smoke a cigarette dipped in acid.
The acid dip cigarette. Yeah.
He wants to smoke a dipped in acid cigarette, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And they don't do it that day. So he says, I'll save it for a rainy day.
Was that when they watched FBI? His episode of FBI?
Yeah. That's when they was watching TV. They was watching the old episode of FBI.
Yeah. No, it was a new episode.
A new one. Whatever. With him in it.
Because that's what convinced Pacino to put him to call the Italian director, and put him in those movies in Italy. So they watched the movie. They watched the episode of FBI.
We forgot all that. That's a lot that we forgot.
Was it a lot?
Yeah, because after they watched the episode of FBI, Pacino convinced them to put him in movies to Italy.
Yeah.
They flew to Italy.
Yeah, because it's a 6-month jump now.
Yeah, it's like a jump. They jumped 6 months before the hippie thing.
No, it's after.
That's after. That's not after.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Because he comes. Remember, they come back from Italy.
Yeah, but that day was the hippie thing. No. Oh no. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the night. So then he picks up Leo.
After the
hippie thing.
Yeah.
He picks up Leo. Then they go to the house.
They watch the episode
they
of
ask him if
FBI.
he want to smoke the dip cigarette. He says no. And then
which is important.
They watch FBI. Al Pacino sees it.
He's like, I found your what was it? Nebraska Jim?
Yeah.
I found, because Nebraska Jim is the character he's going to play in the movie in Italy.
Yeah.
So there's a 6-month jump, and they explain everything that happens.
He does a couple movies in Italy.
There's like 6, if it like
yeah, he does like 3 westerns, a spy movie.
Yeah, like a James Bond
type rip-off movie. He does like a love story, I think, and then does like another movie.
He ends up meeting this woman. He gets married.
Yeah, he meets a woman in Italy. He gets married to her.
And that's when he realizes,
Cliff does some work too in Italy. Yeah. He's a stuntman in Italy a little bit.
That's when he realizes that because he's got this new wife, he used up a lot of the money that he made in Italy because of the place he was living in.
So he can no longer pay for Cliff.
He can't afford Cliff.
He can't afford Cliff to be around.
So they decide that after they get back to LA, they're gonna have one drunken night out and hang out, and like one last
night to just hang out, have fun, and then call it quits.
So this is important because it's the night of, it's August 8th, 1969, which comes into play. Like it's an important night in history, right? So they get back. The Leo's wife is at the house. They go out drinking. At the same time,
they go out drinking. At the same time, Roman Polanski,
and Sharon Tate.
Sharon Tate.
No, not Roman. Roman was out of town.
Oh, yeah, Roman was out of town. Roman wasn't out of town.
No, he was, because it was 4 people. It was Sharon Tate, Jay, and 2 other people.
Okay.
And, one of them, he's like an aspiring screenwriter, and like the other woman, I don't know who she is. Anyway,
they go out.
They go out. They go out one place. Leo and Brad are in another place. They're both at 2 different
restaurants.
2 different Mexican restaurants. So
El Coyote and
I forgot what the other one was.
Yeah.
So that like you see them kind of like they're showing like timeline wise where they all are.
Yeah.
So at one point, Sharon and Jay and that group, they head home. At the same time, Leo and Brad take a cab back to their house.
Yeah, they left the
on
car
Cielo Drive, which is important. So
Leo goes inside. He makes a margarita. Brad takes the dog and smokes the acid.
He takes
cigarette.
the acid.
He's like, I'm gonna smoke the acid cigarette tonight, and he goes for a walk with the dog while smoking.
Right.
So he's smoking the acid cigarette while walking the dog.
At the same time,
making a margarita. Sharon Tate
they're just chilling.
They're just chilling in the house. You know,
next door.
Get in. They're doing wine and drinks with the other 2 people they were with. They're just.
So at the same time, a car pulls up with Tex.
Yeah.
And 3 other hippies.
3 other hippie girls.
So they decide that. They're told to.
Do they pull up to the house and then Leo comes outside because their car is loud as shit?
Right, and he's screaming at them.
Like, get the fuck out of here!
Go fucking hippies! Get the fuck out of here!
So go back down the hill. They put the car there, and they all get out.
The 4 of them get out and they're walking towards the house with knives.
Yeah,
because
one girl said she forgot her knife in the car.
Right.
No,
but wait, hold on. Right before that, when they're still in the car, when they're deciding what to do.
Yeah.
The one girl is like,
that's the dude from
that's the guy from Bounty Law.
From Bounty Law, yeah.
And she comes to the conclusion, she's probably high, and she's like,
definitely high.
She's like, it's one of those high moments where you're like, we grew up watching TV. TV taught us how to kill. Let's kill the people that taught us how to kill.
Yeah.
Which is, at this point,
you're curious of our crazy shit. Right. I don't know, some stupid hippie logic.
Yeah. So one girl decides she's gonna run back.
So she forgets her knife. She says she forgot her knife. Let me get the keys to the car. She gets in the car and
just dips.
She dips off, leaves them.
So
there's 3 hippies there.
So there's 3 hippies left.
They're just left.
So they go up to the house. One goes through the back. The 2 bust through the front. Good. Now at this point, Brad Pitt is high.
High as shit.
The acid kicked in.
He's trying to make
the dog
food. He can't do it.
Yeah.
Too well, but he's high as shit. Somebody comes through the door.
Yeah. So one girl
what's his name came through the door first?
Tex
comes through the door.
The other girl come through the front door.
Yeah.
The other girl comes through the back, and they've all got knives, and he's high. He doesn't know if they're real.
He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, what's happening here?
And then so Tex pulls out his gun.
Yeah.
And then this is when all hell breaks loose. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to explain this, but
it's not difficult.
Well, because a lot of shit's happening.
Presumably, something's gonna happen. Tex is talking shit.
Mind you, at the same time, Leo is in the pool with his headphones on.
He can't hear shit.
He can't hear nothing.
He can't hear shit that's going on. So, and then his girl is in.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping in the other room. So Brad is just like, all right. He sicks the dog on Tex.
Yeah. And the dog immediately starts biting his arm, and then starts biting his dick.
Biting his dick crazy.
Yeah.
The other girl comes and tries to stab him. He fucking does some move to her and tosses her. And
then they had brought out the wife.
Yeah.
They had brought out Leo's wife.
Yeah.
I guess as a hostage or whatever. And I thought it was great when she was like, "Hey, you," and punches the girl in the face.
She punches one girl in the face. The other girl is she's tussling with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt fucks this girl
fucking
up.
Tex up.
Yeah.
The dog is how to handle.
Yeah. So Brad Pitt's like bashing one girl's face into
breaks
everything.
Breaks her nose, breaks her face, throws it all over the place. Then he tosses her to the side and sicks the dog on her. Then he goes to Tex. Then he's got a knife. He's got a knife
stuck in his hip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes over to Tex and like curb stomps him, stomps his face
stomps
in.
his face in. He's dead. Tex is dead. The girl is getting bit by the dog, going crazy.
And she runs.
What happens to the other girl?
He bashed her face into like all the walls and shit and the table, and she's like dead.
Died. So he bashes her face in and she dies.
So then the
other
third girl,
the third, she
runs
gets
out.
up, runs out. The dog is scared at that point because she shoots the gun.
Yeah.
She gets a hold of the gun somehow
and
she
shoots
it in the air.
Yeah.
The dog is scared of the gun and runs with Leo's wife in the room.
Yeah.
So then she goes out the fucking back.
Out the back door where Leo's in the pool
Yeah.
and falls into the pool.
She falls into the pool. Leo's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
He gets scared.
So she's like, she can't see because her face is like the dog. Like the dog.
So
is
she has a
face
knife
up.
in her hand. She's swinging. She looks crazy. Leo's like, what the fuck? This fucking hippies is going crazy in my house. He gets
out of the pool. He goes and gets the flamethrower that he had on set from the Nazi movie
and flames that.
It just like lights her on fire.
It's the greatest shit ever. Flames
like
that bitch.
Going into this movie, I was like seeing the trailer and everything. I'm like, this might be the only movie that Tarantino does that's not super violent. Nah, totally wrong.
It's fire.
It's super violent.
It's fire. So flames that bitch.
So then the cops come.
See everybody dead.
Yeah, they explain what was going on. Everything kind of calms down. They take Brad Pitt to the hospital, and at this when everything calms down, Leo is in the driveway of his next door neighbor.
Yeah.
So obviously Roman's not there. And the other dude's there. He's like, he's explaining what happened. He's like, oh my God, hey, do you want to come up and have a drink?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. So then they show him them walking up the path. And I still thought something was going to happen.
Yeah.
But they walk up the path, and he meets Sharon Tate.
Sharon Tate meets him.
And
they finally meet each other. And I'm thinking it just foreshadows him getting a movie with Roman Polanski.
With Roman Polanski. And
he's starting his movie career.
And Happily Ever After.
Yeah.
And that's the movie. Great movie.
Great.
Now.
I thought it was real.
So
I wish it was real.
The hippie. Well, it is.
It is?
Sort of. All that stuff up until the end.
Yeah.
Technically happened.
Okay.
That night, Sharon Tate died.
Sharon Tate died, though.
Yeah. Those people, the hippies, they were sent there by Charles Manson.
Yeah, yeah.
So the story goes. All right. Before this, the last few Tarantino movies have all been revisionist history, like happy endings for things that didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
Django getting revenge. Django getting revenge from being a slave. Inglorious Bastards. Jews getting revenge on Nazis. It's all kind of like these revenge stories of like stuff that happened one way, but then you give them like a happily ever after kind of ending. It's the same thing. So that night, the guy Terry who owned the house, that guy was I don't know if he was a director or producer. Charles Manson moved to L.A., met that guy Terry, and Terry was like, no, you're not gonna.
He deaded him.
He deaded him.
Yeah.
That's why Charles Manson got mad and he decided to take it out on anybody who was rich.
Oh.
So that house Roman Polanski moved into. It used to be Terry's house. So in real life, Charles Manson sent those people. Tex is a real person.
Yeah, yeah.
Lena Dunham's character is a real person. Like, so all these people are actual people.
Yeah.
Like even the girl that ran away that said she forgot her knife, they're all real people.
Right.
So that night,
they killed Sharon Tate.
They killed Sharon Tate. They killed all three of those people. They killed
really? Also, this is just like a different.
Right. It's like, okay.
That's
what
dope,
if it happened this way?
Yeah.
They had killed people the night before, and then that night, so they killed Sharon Tate, and obviously she was like 8 months pregnant or whatever. The guy, one of the guys was like a screenwriter. They stabbed him like 50 times. It was crazy shit. So yeah, that's and like when I read about that, I thought about the movie again, and I was like, all these little things. That's why I want to see it again, because all these little things make sense. Remember in the beginning when they first pull up to Leo's house and they showed the
face, the poster,
not the poster, the street sign. It says Cielo Drive.
Yeah.
Like if like, let's say you already knew the story,
Yeah.
you would have been like, oh, that's Cielo Drive, where Terry lived, where the house where Roman Polanski.
I never knew none of
This
this.
is this is stuff
This is
I
all
just
new shit to
Yeah,
me.
this is all stuff that I read like over the past
Yeah.
couple of days. I'm just like, this is wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so like, and it's such a good Tarantino.
But this is a
thing.
movie you have to see like at least 3 times.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you miss stuff. You like,
You
I
miss stuff,
definitely,
yeah.
I definitely think that watching it again and again, like
You
a
miss
couple more
stuff,
times,
bro. Like shit comes back to you, and
Yeah.
and, like, but you miss stuff. But it's
because
still,
it's
like,
natural to happen in a 3-hour movie. You're gonna miss some shit. By the way,
Like Pacino's
What-
part, I kind of glossed over. Like,
Yeah.
but
one of the funny things was when we got to the theater, the previews were already playing, and you wanted to get food.
I was tight, bro.
It
The
was
previews
mad
was
previews.
forever, and I was like, yo, I could have went and got popcorn
yeah,
and shit.
it was mad previews. Because
And I hate trailers, and you know that.
Yeah.
And it's like sitting through all that shit. I was like, oh man.
the movie was supposed to start at 8:15. The movie didn't start. The movie itself didn't start till 8:40. Like, it was 25 minutes of trailers. Like,
Yeah.
we got to do better.
I mean, if they know it's gonna be 3 hours, I guess they put longer trailers. But
Yeah.
I didn't know that coming
Yeah,
in.
nah,
So I was like, oh man, the next one is gonna start.
yeah. And
And
it
another
never did.
trailer. I'm like, what the fuck? I could have went already.
Yeah. Did we miss any? I don't know. Like that. There's so much.
I'm happy that we didn't have recline seats and shit because
Yeah.
I probably would have missed a lot more.
I would have fallen asleep.
Yeah,
I would've fell asleep.
because we went in the theater and they didn't have like the recline seats and
Yeah.
shit. We could if we did it here, I definitely would have missed shit.
Yeah.
But if we did it like where we did it was fine because I
Yo.
was sitting up and I was like paying attention.
There was a couple, like behind us to the right. That was first off.
Yeah, that's why I
won't-
got to see the Pacino parts because they were fucking it up.
Yeah, they would they were talking mad loud. Like at one point, like I think the girl had like her cell phone flashlight on. Like, I thought it was-
Listen, people who take a picture of the screen piss me the fuck off.
Do they piss you off
And-
more than people that clap at the end of the movie?
No, I don't. I like
I hate
people.
that.
People clapping at the movie is fine.
Why?
It's just fine. It's
Who you
because
clapping for?
you're into the movie. It's
What are you
fine.
clapping for?
Because they're
nobody
happy.
there.
It's over. No, it's like
Brad Pitt and
it's
Leo
like, You ever been to a theater?
Yeah.
like
like a
going to
theater.
the theater.
Okay. Well,
It's
that's
like going
different.
to the
'Cause- But the
theater.
actors are there.
Yeah, but it's like going to the theater. It's
I
like,
get
oh
it.
yeah, this is a great movie.
Okay, that's
you know
fine.
what I'm saying? It's fine.
Like
I don't mind that.
That and people that clap at the end of at the end of a flight. I can't stand that. What are you clapping for? The guy did his job.
No,
He-
but you got there successfully.
That's what he's supposed to do.
I get it, but sometimes that doesn't
If-
happen.
Well,
What did you
I'm
like
supposed
to clap?
I'm supposed to applause because this guy did
People
his job
make
correctly.
buckets in basketball all day, but they clap when it goes in. When LeBron James dunks it,
It's a difficult thing to do. It's not easy.
It is.
I don't do it that often.
I've made a basket.
Sure, I don't, but I don't not at the rate that he does, and I don't get paid to do it. I don't know.
He's doing his job. Same thing as the flight.
You know what's funny? I'm saying all this, but like as a comedian, I mean, please laugh, clap for me.
Yeah. Laugh and clap for me.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I have a show tonight. I had a show last night. I fucking murdered. It was crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was. I had to go to Staten Island. It was.
Yeah, the Staten Island show.
Yeah.
It went good?
It was dope. It was in a comic book show, a comic book stop.
That's fine.
It was so. You know what? I'm not even supposed to say. I'm not even supposed to talk about it. But there's a good chance I'll be there. I'll be doing a festival in Staten Island in
That's
September.
dope.
So, this may or may not have been sort of like a.
Let me talk about it. Let's just.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Let's tell it when it happens.
Yeah, but yeah, I get it. You know, clapping for a performance, I guess. But I was like, in my mind, I'm like, they're not here, so don't clap. But no, it's a great movie. Listen,
No, it's a good movie. It's a clappable movie.
Five nobodies, man. Like if
It's
I can
4.5.
get-
It's a little
if I can
jagged.
if I give it more nobodies, I would. It's so good.
No, it's good.
Do you think it's all right?
It's really good.
Where do you rank it? And I can't
Tarantino's?
Yeah, it's difficult to say.
I can't. It's up there. It's top 5.
Is there?
It's top 5.
Yeah, there's only 9 movies, really. So.
It's top 5.
What's your favorite Tarantino movie? Because like I was thinking about this as we were explaining this one.
Django.
Yeah,
I like Django a lot.
so did I. But I always go with Pulp Fiction. Pulp
I
Fiction's
don't
always
like Pulp Fiction that much.
Really?
It's like number 3 for me.
yeah, it's pretty good.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
but it's like number 3.
Like
What's the other Tarantino movie?
there's Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs is fire.
Yeah, the Kill Bills.
I don't like the Kill Bills. Not gonna
Neither
front.
of them.
I don't like them that much.
Okay.
I don't. There's like 5 and 6 numbers.
Okay. All right. So
This movie is number 2 for me.
After Django?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Django.
Right,
They're kind of neck and neck.
Yeah. So there's all right. So I don't know. I can't.
Don't do Tarantino movies.
I can't do it in order, but I know.
I don't really like the Kill Bills. I think they're good.
So
they're good movies.
So you have the
but I
Kill
don't really
Bills. I don't count True Romance because he didn't direct it.
I like True Romance.
But True Romance is great. He didn't direct True Romance, but it's a very good movie. It's not part of his 9, if you want to count.
Okay.
So the Kill Bills, Django, Inglourious Bastards, The Hateful Eight.
Don't like that.
You don't like The Hateful Eight? I love The Hateful Eight.
I'm gonna watch it again tonight. MC.
That one's a little draggy too.
It's very draggy.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown.
Django, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Pulp Fiction. I want to say Reservoir Dogs, and then
Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown's good.
Jackie Brown's really good, but there's another one, Death Wish too.
Technically, yeah. Like he doesn't count it.
No.
Like as like his like feature because it wasn't a full length thing. It was like a double feature.
What's the yeah. I think he could still do. How many movies is he gonna do?
He said he's doing one more. And rumor has it.
One more would be good for him.
Rumor has it. It's Star Trek is giving him.
Star Trek?
Star Trek is giving him the rights to do a Star Trek movie.
Please don't do a Star Trek movie. No.
I'm curious as to what he would do with it.
No.
Tarantino in space?
No. In space, that concept, yes. That'll be fine.
But not the characters?
Sci-fi Tarantino movie is everything I've ever asked for.
But not the characters?
Star Trek.
Because if he did it, I bet you he would do it like the '60s version of like. I
don't want that
with Captain Kirk and.
I don't like Star Trek.
Really?
No.
I love Star Trek.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't. I like Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars guy.
I like them both. I mean, I don't.
It's a very
to me.
different.
There's. I keep them separate. To me, yeah.
They are separate. Everything is real science. Like Star Trek is real science, and everything is related to each other.
Yeah.
Like everything has a thing that's related to each other.
Yeah.
Star Wars is like the Bible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how people put it.
Yeah.
Like Star Trek is science, Star Wars is the
religion.
Bible.
Yeah.
Okay. Religion. That's how people put it.
What's your favorite scene in Jackie Brown?
I don't know.
I have two scenes that I love the most. The scene where Samuel Jackson tells Chris Tucker to get in the trunk of the car and pretends he's gonna take out somebody else, and then like drives around in the parking lot and shoots him.
That might be number 5. That's my number 5.
Yeah, he's like
Jackie Brown is my number 5.
He's like
I had to think about it. It's like
that's a great
I really
movie.
like that movie.
Like certain little things in that movie really like stuck out to me. Like
Stupid.
when he's like when he tells I forgot who he tells De Niro to go chill in the car, and he's like don't fuck with my levels, don't fuck with my radio. I got my levels set the way I want them.
That shit. Listen.
That's such a good movie. And like when De Niro fucks Jodie Foster, like that shit is mad funny. Like,
all right, so what we doing next?
That's a good question.
Are we doing Hobbs and Shaw?
I don't want to see that shit in theaters, man.
Nah, what are we doing?
That's a great question.
What comes out? I know Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw comes out.
Let's see.
But there's another movie that comes out that day too.
Let's see.
But yeah, man, that Tarantino shit. I might try to see it again, like right now, or even if we walk in the theater and it's like halfway finished or halfway there, I'll finish it out and watch it.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Dora comes out too?
I think so. Yeah. Maybe. Stuber's already out, right?
Who?
Stuber?
I don't know what that is. What's that?
Stuber,
Oh, no, I don't want to see that.
On,
I mean, I'll see it, but not right now. That's like
Fandango.
the one you wait for.
It'll be on TBS eventually.
Yeah, it'll be on like Netflix or something. When's that kids movie come out?
Oh man, I don't know, but I'm excited about that.
We'll do it. We'll just come back with it the next week. We'll just come back with it.
Let's see, coming soon.
It don't matter. We'll just come back with it. The Gemini Man is coming out too. We'll do.
Gemini Man was.
We'll just come back with whatever it is. But if you guys have a suggestion, leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
and we'll get to it. We will get to it.
Yeah. If
we have time. Hobbs and Shaw, I think we should do because it's a big movie.
Yeah.
If we can stack it up to other Fast and Furious.
Yeah. I think my cousin wants to see it, so I'll see it with her, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll do that if nothing else.
If you have a suggestion, and it's not a movie that's in theaters, or tell us, maybe tell us where to find it. If it's on Netflix,
independent movie, whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is, we'll watch it.
Dominican movie.
Let me let me see if there's anything on Netflix that I actually, there was something on Netflix that I wanted to check out.
I just watched The Great Hack. That shit is
good,
crazy.
Yeah,
I was watching documentaries all day yesterday. I watched The Great Hack. I watched Who Killed.
I see it right here. Yeah, The Great Hack.
Who Killed some shit on HBO. Who Killed.
Do you want to see Point Blank? You want to watch Point Blank?
What is that?
The one with Anthony Mackie and.
You know I don't like Anthony Mackie.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I hate that dude.
Yeah.
I hate that dude. Why would I want to see that?
I don't know.
Does it look good?
I don't know. I added it to my list.
That shit. Fucking Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done.
Yeah, there's nothing really.
Tarantino should have got me. Tarantino got it right now.
Honestly.
He wins. He wins a lot. He wins. Nothing? We'll just come back with whatever. We'll figure it out. Text it and come back with it.
Yeah.
So if you guys have suggestions, leave them below. We're going to do another giveaway soon, another one.
Yeah.
But those who did the giveaway, send me an email. Let me know. I'm going to contact you, but send me an email, you know what I'm saying? I need the address and all that so I can send you the stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once again, congratulations to She Burned Them Chichi.
She burned them Chichi.
Can I ask you to maybe change that? I don't know.
Nah. Leave it.
I mean,
She burned them Chichi.
I don't know, man.
Salute to you. You're the number one winner. That's fine.
Kidagawd, Doggy World 94, and Justvaughn.
Justvaughn.
We should ask them to come on. They should come on the pod. Those two people that just walked by, come on the podcast and tell us what you think about
They
Tarantino.
went the wrong way. No, I would. That was my whole thing.
People walk by and like, hey.
People walk by, but like the part where people really are is too noisy.
Yeah.
To do a podcast, so we were like, yeah. But that was my thing. I wanted people to walk by and ask them their opinions.
Yeah.
But we'll get it once in a while, you know. This Dominican Film
Festival. Shout out to the Dominican Film Festival in New York as opposed to the one in Montreal. This is not the one in Montreal. This is the one in New York.
Shout out to the Cinepolis movie theater.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tarantino, bro.
I mean, look, like, one day I hope that.
I hope we got Tarantino sitting right here.
Right here.
Fuck Chanel.
He could say.
And I just want to talk to him, man. I have a lot of questions.
Why? Yeah, you mentioned this before we saw it. This is the only Tarantino movie nobody says nigga.
Yeah, nobody says nigger.
Nobody says nigger in this movie,
and it's great.
Which is surprising too, because it's set in the '60s. And how many black people did you count? I counted 2.
In the movie?
Yeah, they were extras. At the Playboy Mansion, there was a black couple that was dancing.
It's not about black people. It's not about race. It's just a good movie.
Well, that's the thing. Like, this movie is about, like, what if guys like Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt weren't phased out? Mm-hmm. Like, what if
they kept going?
What if they kept going? What if their careers lasted a little bit longer? You know,
it was like John Wayne.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, honestly, he's basically like a John Wayne. What was his name? Jake Cahill was the character's name that he played. His name was. Damn, I don't remember.
Damn, I've got to see it again.
Yeah,
definitely gonna see it. I'm gonna see it a couple. I might buy this and just keep it on my Apple TV.
It's so good.
It's good. It's a good movie.
Like.
Good movie, just throw on and just watch.
Like, at one point I was like, man, this might be my favorite Tarantino movie now.
Yo, it's up there. It's number 3 for me.
Yeah,
it's number 3 for me.
Like
right now. It might go to number 1.
How long do you think it would take to watch all of his movies?
A week.
Like a day?
A week.
Like, if you watch them all back to back.
A full day.
A full day, right? Because at least 3 of them are 3 hours long.
Yeah, a full day. Hateful Eight is way too long.
Hateful Eight should have been 40 minutes shorter. Like, the scene, and you know what I love about Tarantino too is that he uses a lot of the same actors,
in different ways.
Like Bruce Dern being in Hateful Eight and in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I like Bruce Dern.
Bruce Dern's great. He's good.
He's good.
Like,
it's good.
He uses a lot of the same people. I was surprised.
When's the next the Scorsese movie coming out? Because that's another guy, man. Scorsese is be on some shit. That's my favorite. That's my favorite director. Scorsese.
He's not my favorite.
He's my favorite.
He's up there, but he's not my favorite.
Nah, 100% my
Some
favorite.
Queens, so by the way.
Scorsese's my favorite. No offense to Tarantino, but Scorsese is the man.
He's doing a movie with DiCaprio and De Niro.
Yeah, DiCaprio, De
Killers
Niro,
of the Flower
Pacino
Moon.
was in there. There's a lot of people in there.
2020, it says.
Oh, okay. That's on Netflix.
It's gonna be on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm trying to see if he has anything else.
No, that's the one.
That's the
doing.
one he's working on.
He does like one movie, bro. He does it all spaced out.
He was a guy that didn't win an Oscar for a long time either, right?
Crazy. He doesn't have an Oscar?
He just won one recently.
Get the fuck. All right,
Yeah.
I'm done with it. I'm done with the Hollywood. This is great. We're out of here.
Hold on, let me.
You sure? We're out of here. Come on.
No, I'm just he won for The Departed.
Get the fuck. That's the only one?
That's the only one he won Best Director for.
Get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here. That's a hidden. It's a problem. He needs a lifetime achievement.
Oh, he's gonna get it. He's definitely, if he hasn't already. I mean, come
That's
on.
a problem.
Like
This
his
is
movies have won awards.
When's the Oscar come out?
Huh?
When's the Oscars come?
Usually like January, right?
Yeah, we gotta start setting it up for that.
Ooh.
We gotta start setting up
An
for
Oscar show? Live
Huh?
live stream the Oscars?
No, man. Like how we did last year.
Oh, give out awards? What are you talking about? What did we do last year? I don't remember.
We watched all the movies last year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We gotta
do
do that.
Yeah. You know what they do? A friend of
We
mine
gotta have
does.
a conversation. We got to talk about it.
A friend of mine does this thing. It's like this package. You watch all of the Best Picture movies in like a day.
No, the
or a day or two.
screeners.
Huh?
The screeners.
No,
He's
I'm
part
talking
of
about.
SAG?
Huh? No,
Oh.
not screeners. Like there's a theater that does it. They'll
word?
show them all
At once?
And like back to back to back to back. You all.
Yeah, nah. If we could do that.
Yeah,
But I don't
I'll
wanna
ask him.
spend the whole day like that.
It's
though,
like
so
2 days, I think. It's a lot.
crazy. That's crazy.
Um,
I watch it on my own time.
He won Best Picture for something. I don't know. But he's only won Best Director one time.
Really?
Yeah, for The Departed,
That's crazy.
2007.
All right, well, you guys fucking denied Scorsese. Tarantino's about to win everything this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Has he won Best Director?
I
don't think so.
I don't know. I don't care. The Oscars is fucking stupid.
No, they really are.
But this is nobody's movie review. I guess Hobbs and Shaw next week and something else. We'll figure it out. Chanel will be back.
Topless.
She said she's going to wear a bathing suit next time.
Tarantino has never won Best Director. He was nominated for Inglourious Basterds but didn't win.
Inglourious Basterds didn't deserve to win. It's a good movie, but...
That movie lost, I don't know what he lost to, but he did win Best Original Screenplay for Django and Best Original Screenplay for Pulp Fiction.
All right. So we're out of here, bro. Nobody's movie review.
Peace.